Kokemachine for real fishing. Well, here I am, standing in the rain. As you can see behind me there's some real gloom that's going to be coming my way. I'm out here at Amelia Park, where I was the last time I did a live report, and I can tell you things aren't looking so bad yet. It's just warmed up this morning. It was still pretty cold last night. The surface of the ice is wet snow, I'd say at this point, but we're just in the beginning of the rain. When I got off work this morning, I saw that it hadn't rained yet, and I thought to myself, like, all right, maybe the forecast was wrong and maybe it's not gonna rain. And then as soon as I got in my car and started driving, I started hearing the dig on the roof of my truck, and I was like, oh, wishful thinking, you know? So as you guys probably know, there's a few operators that have thrown in the towel already, that will not be doing any more operations for this year. Not all of them have thrown in the towel yet. There's quite a few, I think, that I haven't seen them post anything yet, but they might be just waiting to see what the next 2 days does. Like today, it's gonna rain, and I think it's supposed to be lighter rain. It was supposed to be heavy rain, and then they moved it back to Wednesday, where it seems like Wednesday is going to be the heavy rain and today is going to be sort of light. But if this goes like this, it's not heavier at the moment. If it goes like this all day, it's definitely going to have an effect, especially like right now. I think it's +3, and it's going to be, I think, +6 by the end of the day. I know that they had originally predicted it was going to be like 10 degrees out here, which, you know, here's the thing. In years gone past, at this time of year, we would have 2 feet of ice, maybe heading towards 3 feet of ice. And having a little warm up like this wouldn't be that detrimental. It would take a lot to beat the ice down. But this ice has just never gotten really great. It's never gotten beyond, 12 to 15 inches in different spots. And so it just can't put up with this warm weather like it would have when it was, super thick in years gone past. I got some drone footage of the pressure crack here out towards Sunset Park, and it was wet when I looked at it, and that was yesterday. And so I imagine that's going to get pretty lit up today and tomorrow as well. We'll see. But I mean, the last time the warm spell hit, it definitely opened up a couple of feet across in a few places, as you guys recall from the video I had released with the critical update back then. Anyway, I get pretty down and out when the ice fishing season ends on a regular basis. So the prospect of not being able to ice fish right to the end on Nipissing here is it's affecting my ability to focus. I'm having trouble getting things done because it's bothering me. I had really been dreaming about getting my ice fish on for 2 more weeks and then maybe working some small trout lakes after that. But I don't know, like, we've got a couple of cold days after this warm spell, but then it seems to just go right back in to the warm weather again. And people at my work, they're like, oh yeah, I'm so looking forward to, spring coming early. Yeah, I'm just like, no. Spring should come when spring should come, after ice fishing's done, no sooner. That's the way I feel. So yeah, as much as I'm going to enjoy the spring and the summer, I will not be enjoying a short ice fishing season. Who knows, maybe the weather report will change. My fingers are always crossed about this kind of thing, as the rain picks up overhead here. But I don't know. It's like the ice isn't super, it never got super thick, like I said. So who knows what the future holds. I know there are still quite a few huts out here. I know there's huts out towards Sunset Point back here. There's quite a few out there. But when I was there yesterday, there were quite a few huts on the shore being towed, and people are being prudent, making sure that they get their huts off the ice before you can't anymore. But like I said, things might hold up. Weather reports might change, but a lot of people are throwing in the towel on this ice fishing season. As you can see on my thumbnail there for this video, there's a guy here at Amelia Beach that's got his hut on the sand there. You know, it's I remember times in February where it was just dumping rain, just pissing rain out all over the place, and there was lots of water on the surface of the ice, but it wasn't like too concerning. Like there was, I think one point I remember one year there was almost a foot of water in some spots on the ice, and the ice was holding it and it was able to withstand that, but it was very thick at that time. And it actually, when it froze again, it looked pretty darn cool. But yeah, I don't think this thickness of ice is going to do too well. So if anybody is going out on the ice, and I'm sure there's going to be people that are going to try to ride out the end of the season, like at the end of the week, I'm probably going to try to do things safely, get out here, maybe try to fish a little bit if I can. If it looks like a total lost cause, then, you know, I guess I'll be throwing in the towel. But I know anybody that does come out here on the ice after this warm spell, definitely be wary of all the hazards, especially around river mouths and stuff like that, where there's going to be an inflow of warm water. It's going to be thinning up the ice. Of course, pressure cracks, which is something we've got quite a few of, both here in North Bay and along the south shore there, from what I've heard. So you're going to want to watch out for that, and you're going to want to watch out as well for any kind of holes that were formed around ice huts from the warmth collecting on the huts and melting the ice around them if you're getting out there. You know, I'm hoping that we'll be able to get out a little bit before the season's done. I think there's probably going to be issues with driving vehicles on the ice, and we'll see how it all rolls. But as you can see, it's not looking like great weather right now. Did I just hear thunder? All right, so I'm going to, the clouds look like they would be thundery if you look over here. But I probably shouldn't be standing out in the middle of the lake with an umbrella if that is thunder. It could be just industrial sounds. Let's hope for that. Anyway, I'm gonna turn the camera around. You can look across the lake. I'm just gonna go through some comments here. Hopefully I don't get zapped. Yeah, Bruce Dunstall says it's gonna be negative 17 Wednesday night. That's true. So Bernie, you got thunder on the south end of the lake. Yeah, Larry, yeah, this weather has been something else this year. Fishing the north. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, it's definitely not looking good. You're right. Fingers crossed that we can squeeze out a few more days. Bruce Dunstall, he said you just got a call from Chili Willie's yesterday, canceling next week. Yeah, I didn't actually watch the groundhog report. Did he say it was going to be an early spring? Corey, yeah, we never got out to that spot this year. Guess we won't. I'll have to just review the footage of when Ray took me out there last year. All right, so I am hearing thunder here, and I am gonna bounce off the lake real fast because I don't think it's safe to be standing out here with an umbrella. Have a great day, everybody, and keep your eyes on the weather report. We'll talk to you guys later.